Safety monitor?
Yes.
Please go ahead and safe recover and take Ryder to the final destination.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh my god. What the f- Dude, I think that I am bad luck. My last ride, Tesla had to intervene, and wow, I have never seen this. Okay. So I was trying to pick just a random location on the app, and there's sections that are like hotels, shopping, fun activities, parks, and so I picked the Aloft Hotel, not because I'm trying to go there, but because it was 3-ish miles away from where the car picked me up. And I guess they have it on the app right now, but it looks like it's not actually in the operating area. So I've never seen this before. The safety monitor is taking over. You can see here, it says our team has identified an issue and is working to resolve it. And I will be taken to my final destination, which actually, since I will need to hail a ride again, what should I do about that? So I went from trying to crack the safety driver like I would try to get a guard to talk in front of the Buckingham Palace. Tesla is very strict and they want you to feel like you are literally alone in the car. And so I went from having a dance party to having a very weird situation where the safety driver actually had to try and take control of the car, but for some reason, even that didn't work. Which is interesting because Tesla just made a change to expand the service area, and that indeed looks like it may have been the problem. So let's take you through the entire ride. So I'm about to go do another round of Robotaxi down in downtown Austin area. This will be my second time, no doll today. And you know, my car is driving itself right now. So yes, it's different to not have a driver in the front seat, but it's not that jarring compared to someone who has maybe never experienced full self-driving or FSD. So the other thing I'll add is that Tesla recently expanded the service area in a very interesting pattern, as you can see. And so, yeah, it's still not extended to far out where I live, but eventually that will be the case. The other thing that I want to do at some point is to take a Waymo ride to compare the two. Probably talked a little bit of smack about Waymo's appearance, although I do think for obvious reasons that the Tesla looks less cluttered, but of course appearance doesn't matter to get you from point A to point B. So anyway, if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts on that, Waymo is also in Austin and, you know, has been for quite some time now, but Robotaxi, you know, Joe has taken over 100 rides now and he's meeting people that are flying in to check this out. So it's in my backyard. I should go again. Oh, it's a Waymo, but I'm not getting a Waymo. I am waiting for the Robotaxi. It's like almost 100 degrees out here. It's terrible. But we are going to go to a random hotel because there are only a few options for locations that it can drop you off at, and then I'm going to have to buy a new ride. Yes, the price has increased to $6.90 from $4.20, and the shape of the map is very weird. It says it should be rolling in now. When is now? Oh, I see it! Yes! I see it! No driver and no doll today. For all of you that were upset about the doll. The Robotaxi. Hello. Start ride. Okay. So very cool that you can do this in Austin now. This is my I guess, third Robotaxi ride, because I had to take one ride to a park last time and then a ride back to where I parked my normal Tesla. But I definitely feel a lot more confident initially getting in the car today. Not that I had any real reason to not be confident last time, so we'll see how it does. I've chosen to go to a different destination today. And once again, it is very weird to have my back turned to everything and just letting the car drive. And of course, there's still a safety operator in the car, so I'm not sure exactly how long that is going to last. It is cool that it's here, and so I feel like it is my duty, since it is here, to take another ride and inform you guys of how it goes. The famous Terry Black's barbecue that I still have never been to, despite being in Austin for over 2 years now. Some people would say that's a crime. I want to take a moment to thank the sponsor of this video, Delete Me. I've been working with Delete Me for over 1.5 years now, and I highly encourage you to consider using their service to keep your information safe. You know, things like your phone number and your address. Just do a quick Google search of your name and you may be surprised by what you see. A lot of your personal data is already on the internet, getting gathered up by countless data brokers, putting you at increased risk of identity theft, online harassment, and even unwanted spam or robocalls, even stalking in some cases. So what can you do? Hire a service like Delete Me, which not only saves you time, but also reduces the risk of your data getting into the wrong hands by actually removing that data from hundreds of data broker websites. And Delete Me actively monitors those data broker websites, making sure that your information gets removed and stays removed. I personally feel so much better knowing that Delete Me is helping me stay safe from harassment, identity theft, and even stalking. For 20% off all US consumer plans, just follow the link in the video description. And thanks again to Delete Me for sponsoring this video. Well, I'm also surprised because I usually get car sick, but I still don't feel car sick yet, even being on my phone. However, I am facing an interesting challenge that I didn't have last time, because Joe Tegmeyer was next to me and we were laughing and playing with the American Girl doll that I brought and playing music. And I don't think the Tesla safety operators are allowed to talk, because I asked if they were allowed to talk and no reply. So I guess for the first time, I feel like I might actually miss having an Uber driver to talk to, which is very weird to say. But of course, you know, you can make phone calls in the car. I'm more focused on kind of making content right now, since this is still new and you guys are really curious about it. But so far it's doing really well in traffic. I often wonder if people realize that they're driving next to a Robotaxi and not just any other Model Y. But we are making our way, and yeah, it's going well so far, except for me being a little lonely. And you know that I had to look up Ellie in Space on the YouTube app in the car, and there are a couple apps that you can use as the passenger. But I went from being pretty bored to being not bored at all, because about a mile away from the destination I had selected, the Tesla pulled into a random parking lot, and then Tesla support came online again and started talking to me. Sorry, it's hard to hear you. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
We're going to an alternate drop-off spot. We were pretty close to the hotel.
Hello?
Hey.
Sorry about that.
It wouldn't let us go there because of what? Sorry, it's very hard to understand you.
It's just outside of the operating domain.
Oh, well, it was listed on the app as one of the locations that is on the app.
Yeah, no, it's that's what we're trying to correct right now.
Oh.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, no worries. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Apologize for the delay. Thank you for your patience. Safety monitor,
Yes.
please go ahead and safe recover and take rider to the final destination.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Dude, I think that I am bad luck. My last ride, Tesla had to intervene, and wow, I have never seen this. Okay.
Tesla support.
Tesla Robotaxi support.
I'm unable to shift the vehicle out of park.
Give me 1 second. Safety driver, could you try to manually continue to go, please?
I'm unable to access settings, and I'm unable to shift from park.
Copy that. Give me 1 second. Apologize for the delay.
Yeah, I just want to make sure if we're going to a place that doesn't operate, should we just not go there? Because I'll need a ride back to my car where this picked me up.
Let me check in on that.
Yeah. We can just go back to the draft house.
My apologies for the delay. Still looking on this. Again, sorry for the delay. Thank you for your patience. I just house.
Can you repeat that?
Sorry, can you hear me there?
Yes.
Was the original pickup the draft house?
Yes.
Copy that. Thank you for confirming that. I will be routing you back so that we don't have you monitor. If you will, please go ahead and get back on the safety side. Have this resume autonomously.
Okay.
So we are finally moving again, and it is going to take me back to where I got picked up because I have to go to something right after. So I'm glad that it was able to take me to that, but this was definitely unexpected. However, it's very important to remember that this is, Tesla is still testing. We're still not fully rolled out. And so this is the experience so far, but other than that, it is very safe and it is doing a great job. Let's see this here. So the light turned green, but the car didn't really go right away, so we had some honking, which is always a little awkward. But we got through it, and we are almost back to the drop-off. Hallelujah. Imagine honking at a car mad because they didn't go at a light and then pulling up to the side to flip them off and there's no one there. What a different world we're living in. All right, I think I'm good to go. Thank you. Okay, goodbye, Robotaxi. So I'm glad that I'm gonna be on time to the Pilates class. I was getting a little nervous there because we were sitting for 20 minutes trying to troubleshoot this thing. with a different problem than last time when the car also had to have Tesla intervene. So yeah, you know, we are still in the testing phase, but that was unexpected. I thought that it was interesting that even though the safety operator tried to take manual control, it still didn't work. So I think that this is something that is going to be solved, you know, probably pretty quickly. Tesla is still very much in the testing phase of Robotaxi, and there's a reason why it's not fully rolled out yet, because they have to work out these little kinks. But we just got news that Waymo has expanded their area in Austin that they are covering. I still haven't had a Waymo ride, but I will try to do one soon. But it's clear that the Tesla Waymo wars are on. And so, yeah, I guess I have to compare the two. But overall, I still feel very safe in the Tesla Robotaxi. I think it's very impressive what they're able to do, especially without all of the, you know, external sensors that you see on the Waymo vehicles. So hope that you enjoyed this candid experience. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.